Hi and welcome to Feminine Rising. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to do a love reading for Valentine's Day for the Feminine Collective. So I do speak on this channel specifically to feminine energy. If you're masculine, fine, but just know that when I say she, I do mean she. Right, so I'll introduce the decks as we go. I'll tell you what, we'll start with this one and see what the messages are, shall we? So please like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Pop a comment down below if this resonates with you and how it resonates with you. And let's see what the messages are, shall we? So this is the Whispers of Love Oracle. And we have got, I love you. Those are powerful words. Now, I set the intention for this, like I said, to be a Valentine's Day reading, if you are in a connection or not. For the feminine, I'll put it up a couple of days before, so hopefully it reaches plenty of people in time. Yeah, I mean, let's keep going. This is the Tell Me You Love Me Oracle. So, well, I mean, yeah, saying I love you is quite powerful. Are you saying it to someone? Is someone saying it to you? Shush, hush, silence, mum's the word. So that it could be someone's not saying it, but they need to. Okay, this is the Crimson Kiss Oracle. So someone's been very quiet, very shady almost, very silent about how they feel. I mean, they are powerful words. Maybe it's time to just simply say it. Now, am I talking to you? Do you need to say it to someone? Maybe. Does someone need to say it to you? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, we've got alarm. Don't ignore that warning you feel deep down. Trust your intuition. Let's pop that there. Yeah, I mean, take this as it resonates. I'm going to be, open and truthful. I'm going to take the cards as they come. This is a message for someone. So there's some sort of alarm. Maybe the fact that someone hasn't said it, whether this is you or the other person, maybe that is a little bit of an alarm, something you should be listening to, something you should be paying attention to, especially if it's been a while. If it hasn't been a while, then it's probably okay, you know. But we'll see. Let's see what the rest of the reading has to say. So this is the Romantic Love Oracle, and we have got Soulmate Union. You are united with your soulmate in a deep and loving connection. This union brings a sense of completedness, joy and mutual support that enriches your life. Okay, so if you are in a situation where feelings maybe are not reciprocated, whether that's you not reciprocating or them not reciprocating, you know, maybe it's time to depart and concentrate on a soulmate union coming in rather than, you know, a false flame or a what's the word I'm looking for, karmic tie. This is the Romance and Love Oracle. We've got connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. It's okay to feel connected to someone but walk away from them for whatever reasons. Maybe words are not being spoken that should be spoken. I would question why, obviously, as most people would. I do want to take a Angel Hours Oracle card. So they're just like times on a clock. So it could be a number that you keep repeatedly seeing, waking up at, or anything like that, or it could just be the message that wants to come through today. 1818. Cultivate a positive mindset. Yes, definitely. Like I say, anything that you feel like you need to walk away from or express, something here needs to be expressed. It's time to express it. Remember the importance of self-belief and confidence. The angels are urging you to believe in your own abilities and to have faith in yourself. By cultivating a positive mindset and believing in your worthiness, you open up yourself to receive the abundance that is meant for you. Yeah, and I think just cultivating an honest, I don't know if you can see that, it's right where the clip is on my phone. Yeah, and just being honest about what it is that you do and don't want, you know, who you are and aren't connected to, and how you want to push forward. Yeah, especially in this time of romance. The Page of Swords. Pages are about communication, new beginnings as well. They're very immature sort of energy, but there's something here that's just not being spoken about, not being communicated. Are you dealing with someone who's a little bit immature? Could be there for someone. Maybe emotionally immature. It doesn't have to be just immature in general or young, but certainly emotionally. The Three of Wands, thinking slightly bigger on the slightly bigger world stage, thinking outside the box, expanding your visions and your dreams. I think there's something out there better for you than the current situation. So I do think it's time to move on. Maybe, biting the bullet and just sort of, I think I'd rather be on my own for Valentine's, thank you. Just be very open with them, however it is for you. I think you need to be quite clear. We've got the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. It's that kind of emotional turning point in this sense. But yeah, there's just something unspoken. You probably feel that deep down this is just not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like there's just something unspoken. Interesting. We got the Five of Swords. That to me is the picking up after conflict. Has there been some conflict here? Now it doesn't have to be actual, I hope it's not been any actual physical conflict. It can be, conflicting ideas, conflicting ways of being with people, conflicting words that you use. Maybe they're just not very open and mature emotionally enough to tell you how they actually feel, and I think that could be their downfall. You feel like you don't know. You feel unsure in this connection. So if you feel very unsure in a connection that you are currently in, this is definitely the message for you. Please pop a comment down below. But yeah, there's definitely something needs to be said. You've got the Hanged Woman, okay, or the Hanged Man. Illumination. You've kind of put yourself in this state of limbo, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. This just the card is saying that you're in this state of limbo. Maybe you need to see something from a different angle. Fives are about the change. They're midway point of the deck, of the deck. Of the suit. So there is a change coming, and the change could be just getting yourself out of a bit of a limbo kind of vibe, seeing something in a different way, understanding people's limitations and respecting that. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, learning. Maybe you learn something. Maybe you find out something. Maybe there's a warning from someone. I mean, this is a deep down warning. Maybe it is an intuitive thing that you're feeling, and you just yet to kind of speak about it. Even to yourself. Maybe you've yet to really give it a voice. Pay attention to it. The Page of Pentacles is definitely about learning something. But there could be an offer. It could be an offer. But I think this is definitely about learning some truth. Learning some knowledge, or listening to that intuition. Because again, swords are about intuition as well. It's that internal world of like, there's something wrong here. You got the Lovers coming out. It could be something as simple as a decision in love. Is it between two people? Lucky you if it is. Pop a comment down below, let me know. But it could just be like, that is a Gemini card, and the Gemini is a air sign. So the twins, the two sides to the same coin kind of thing. Maybe, dare I say, flip a coin. I've got that came through of it can go either way. Maybe this Valentine's Day will help you decide what you're going to be doing next Valentine's Day. Do you know what I mean? Are you going to be with the same person, with someone who just doesn't even bother and you're like, actually, I wouldn't mind just one day a year of being romanced. You know, just a small bunch of flowers and a picnic even. I know it's February's not necessarily the right time, but you know what I mean? Like, just maybe you want something different, and this person is just not able to give it to you. It doesn't make them a bad person, let me make that quite clear. That card almost came flying out. It doesn't make them a bad person, it doesn't make you a bad person. It's just maybe you've changed, what you want has changed, or what you want necessarily hasn't changed, but maybe you were settling. I'll be honest, maybe you were settling. You got Temperance, okay, so there's something brewing here. It could be reconciliation. You could have someone coming back around this sort of time. You know, maybe they've realised what they let go of. Potentially, take that as it resonates, but there's definitely something brewing here, and I think it's been brewing long enough, you know, long enough. And the Two of Wands, yeah, you're at that turning point. Two of Wands for me is the planning stage. It's like, what next? Like, what comes next? You know, if 11:11, when I said that, what comes next if you stay with this person, or you know, you carry on down this path of ignoring. It doesn't have to be like alarm bells, it's just ignoring the facts and settling. Like, what becomes of that? What becomes of you in that version? But what is on the other side of that? What is on the flip of that coin? You know, what could you be open to if you're, dare I say, free, young, free and single? You know, you could open yourself up to amazing union and connection. But this will be our last card, and it's a good card to end on with the Ace of Wands, because there's that new beginning. So when you close out something that just isn't working for you for whatever reason, I'm not saying this is a bad person, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you know, what it can open up to you on that journey if you actually just open up your timeline and your vision and your world to more than what you're settling for. Be positive, and I think you will pull in something quite beautiful. Let's just take a couple of healing mantras just to close out the reading and see if there's any other messages that want to come through. And we have got growing beyond guilt. If this is like a longer term thing and it's just kind of fizzled, yeah, okay, you have to just let go of any guilt and just move on. You never know, it might be a sweet release for both of you. It couldn't have happened any other way. Yeah, maybe you're letting go of some sort of karmic tie with someone, so you can bring in a soulmate union. And opening my mind, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Yes, open up with the Two of Wands, open up your field of vision, and I think you will see the path forward. I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.